If you're looking for the best way to remove stickers from your car without damaging them, like with this razor blade and torch method, put those things down and know you're in the right place, because I'm going to show you my method for removing stickers from a car that doesn't damage the paint. It's way faster and it's way easier to use. Now this is the perfect test case here. It's a fleet vehicle. You can see that it came from the county fire department. They tried to remove some of the stickers, but it's looking pretty janky. This thing looks like an old fleet vehicle, and what I want to do is flip it. And ain't no soccer mom gonna be buying a fleet vehicle. She wants this thing to be a good looking grocery getter. So today I'm gonna test out the tool that I've been using versus one that I found. It's about 75% cheaper. I've got both of them and we're gonna test it on this car. This car is a 2007 model. Now this is 2024. So by my math, that comes out to about 17 years that this vinyl sticker has been stuck to here in the sunshine, baking away. I've already tried peeling just a little bit of it with a razor blade, and this is nasty. You just get a little bit and it cracks right off and you gotta start all over again. On the one hand, I've got a 3M wheel. This is a pinstripe eraser wheel. Works great, been using it for a long time. And this one, it's made by Astro Pneumatic. Now, this is about 75% of the price of this 3M brand. It's made in the USA. 3M is made in Mexico. They look like they're made of different materials. This is more of a rubber and this is kind of a gum material. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it doesn't matter because all I want to know is whether these things work or not. So let's get just a section of this here. Let's measure it out and we're going to time it to see which one of these tools does the best job. It's a rainy day out there, so it's probably the perfect time to just stay in the garage and do a little bit of sticker removal. What I'm going to do here is a 4-inch patch. I'm going to line this off so I don't overkill it. You know, because science. So that's going to be, let's do that as the 3M side here. And over here, let's go another 4 inches. And perfectly plumb lines should be all right. And this is going to be the Astro right there. So I want to remove these two sections here and we're going to time it to see how it's done. But first, let me show you how I do that. Just using the cordless drill today. I'm going to chuck this up into here and just tighten it down. You don't want to go any faster than 4,000 RPM according to the label here. This drill is variable speed, so you can do that. Now, one thing that's important to remember is this rubber on the paint and on these stickers is going to heat up. So you want to watch that. If it starts smoking, stop what you're doing. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll dunk it in some water to just cool it off, but this doesn't work when it's wet, so then you got to dry it off. But it does help you go a little bit faster because you don't have to wait for it to cool off. So what I'm going to do is very slowly right now, we're just going to let the wheel roll on this sticker right here, and it just wears it off until it gets to the paint. Now you can do it flat against the paint and that's going to be the entire edge, or you can put a corner on it. If you kind of need to dig down and get a really stuck on piece, you can dig that corner in, but you don't want to use a lot of pressure. Let the speed of the drill do the work and just watch as it comes off. So let's check it out, see how it works. Pretty fast, right? I didn't put any pressure on there and I kept it moving. If you don't move it around, you'll get a hot spot in there and you could burn your paint. So just keep it moving, just like I was doing. This comes off pretty fast. You saw it kind of chattering a little bit. When it chatters and bumps off of the paint there, you want to just kind of correct that by changing the angle of the wheel. So that's how we're going to do it. Now, let me go ahead and start on the 3M side. We're going to remove the yellow and the red tape. We'll time it, and then we'll go to the Astro tool. That looks pretty good. There's a little bit of glue on here, so give me just a couple more seconds. I'm gonna see if I can remove the rest of that. It's not too bad. So what you want to do now with some of this stuff here is not try and erase it all with the wheel. Let's grab some alcohol and we'll take it off of that. This is just pure rubbing alcohol. And that does a pretty darn good job. Now this stuff here, that's some of the wheel, some of that rubber, and it's also some of the sticker that we removed. But underneath is some really shiny paint there. We're also gonna wax it up because you're going to see that this paint was protected from the sun by this sticker, so it's gonna be shinier than the rest of the paint on the car. So to blend that in, we'll use some wax and all that, but this I think is going to be a good demonstration of the way that this wheel works. Now let's move over here. We're gonna go to the Astro tool. So I'll go ahead and remove this one. Only got half battery left, so let me change the battery out to make this test fair. We'll start with a fresh battery and a fresh tool. All right, fresh battery installed. We got 4 bars here. This thing is gonna move. Okay, let's go ahead and start the timer and we'll get started on this side. Whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. We'll just stop the timer for a second. This is the first time I've used this. Now check out the edge on that. You see how it has a sharp edge right there? That's the corner I was using, and it took that off like a boss. Kind of speechless here. I didn't think that was gonna work that well, but let's go ahead and keep going. I'll just try and finish it without getting too giddy. That was pretty impressive. I like the way this Astro tool works, especially on this yellow where it just started tearing through it. It had that sharp edge on there and really super impressed. Now it did seem to leave a little bit more dust behind as it's going, so I think this probably won't last as long as the 3M, but you could buy 4 of these for the price of one of these, so keep that in mind. Now it does seem to heat up a little bit faster than the 3M. I saw some smoke, so I had to stop. Just take some rest breaks, but it did seem, just running it to get the airflow on there, it did seem to cool off pretty quick too. For the money, I think this Astro just can't be beat. I mean, literally, this is about $10 or so, and the 3M is over $40. If you've got just a couple of stickers to remove from your car, or if you bought a police car or a fire truck or something like that, and you just want it to look like a decent family car, not some weird fleet vehicle, try this thing out. I've got a link for it down in the description. I'll also link this 3M in case you're interested in that. You can compare the two online and see which one works best for you. Thanks for watching.